Quitting my phone after 8 p.m. was the best decision I ever made for my mental health and my study, and I'll tell you exactly why. I've been feeling really overwhelmed with the constant notifications, social media, and emails, and I realized that it was affecting my sleep, my study, and my overall well-being. So I decided to take on a challenge, quitting my phone after 8 p.m. for a month. The rules were simple. No phone after 8 p.m., no exceptions, and I had to find alternative activities to fill my evenings. I'm super excited to share my experience with you, and I have to say, I was a bit nervous about committing to this challenge. I love my phone. I use it for everything, and I was worried that I would feel disconnected from the world. But I was also curious to see how it would affect my mental health, and I was willing to give it a try. I mean, who doesn't want to improve their self-care, right? As I started this challenge, I was surprised by how easy it was to adjust to not having my phone in the evenings. I started reading more, journaling, and even practicing yoga, which I hadn't done in ages. It was amazing to see how much more I could accomplish without the distraction of my phone. I felt more focused, more present, and more relaxed. One of the most surprising moments for me was when I realized that I wasn't missing out on much by not being on my phone. I mean, sure, I would see my friends' posts on social media, but it wasn't like I was missing out on anything critical. In fact, I was feeling more connected to myself and to the world around me. It was a really beautiful experience. However, it wasn't all easy, and I did face some difficulties during the challenge. There were times when I felt the urge to check my phone, especially when I was bored or feeling anxious. But I had to remind myself that I had made a commitment to myself and that it was worth it. I found alternative activities, like drawing or listening to music, and it really helped. The pivotal moment for me was when I realized that I wasn't feeling anxious or stressed about not having my phone. It was like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders, and I felt so much more at peace. I realized that I had been using my phone as a way to avoid my thoughts and feelings, and that it wasn't serving me. It was a really powerful moment, and it made me realize just how much my self-care had transformed. Overall, quitting my phone after 8 p.m. has been a game changer for my self-care routine, my study, and my well-being. I've been sleeping better, I've been more present, and I've been more focused. I've also been more intentional with my time, and I've been able to prioritize the things that are really important to me. It's been an incredible experience, and I highly recommend it to anyone who is looking to improve their self-care. If you're struggling with phone usage or just looking for ways to improve your self-care, I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. Also, be sure to check out my other video on self-improvement, where I share more tips and tricks on how to prioritize your well-being.